Hey guys, and welcome back to Fallout 4. So, before I came back, I actually went and got some bobby pins, because I knew I would need them. I went back to the vault and I found some, and also there is some around Sanctuary. I just didn't see them before, and I never really spent that much time searching. So, I also built a couple things, and that means I'm pretty close to level 5. In fact, I just hit it. So, that's why I'm cooking stuff. Also because stuff gives you a decent amount of HP back and it doesn't have any radiation. So that is relatively nice. Actually gives me 3 strength. I won't make it yet. Dogmeat found something apparently. What did he find? In here? Yeah, in here. What did you find? Pretty warm money, I guess. Anything else? Hello? Was that it? Okay. We're fine then. Okay, so I built a couple bits of defense here, and I also built a water purifier here. From what I'm to understand, if you have any surplus water in your settlement, then it will be deposited to the workbench as purified water. So you can basically get free purified water if you build one of those. So I've heard anyway. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I haven't really done much with the settlements to begin with, so there is that. We are going to scrap a few things. Let's actually craft here. So I'm going to scrap those. I'm not going to be using unarmed stuff probably. Probably never. I don't know when I would use unarmed stuff, so I'll get rid of that. I'll keep the laser. I'll keep that. I have a heavy pipe pistol, so I don't really need these other ones. What are you saying to me? What do you want?
I used to live here. A long time ago.
But the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The site can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Sturgis, please.
Maybe. Let me think it over.
Well, ain't like I'm going anywhere. The site will be here when you need it.
So she wants jet. I do have some, but I'm not gonna give her any, cause fuck that. Don't give drugs to elderly women. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna scrap the chest piece and this right arm. Okay, so I'll keep the minigun. I'll go and store it somewhere, probably in the truck stop. Actually, I need to talk to Sturgis because he is going to give me a quest that will complete relatively quickly.
Sturgis,
you willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what.
Well, for starters, we could use some real.
Sure.
Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our head. There's a workbench over there you can use.
Okay. I'm going to be skipping some of the dialogue because it does take a while, especially for side quests probably. So what I usually do is just like go over here and oh yeah, I think I can get Codsworth as a companion now if I want to, but I'm not going to bother. I'll just keep the dog. And I'm just going to build, like, I don't know, like, okay. I can't do it because there's something in the way there. I'm just going to build, like, 5 beds here. That'll be the first part. And I think I'm going to need some more food. But the rest should be fine. Because I have water and I have defenses. Did I miss him? Yeah, he's right here.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to... What we need now.
I'm on it.
I've already done it, probably.
Coming up.
Yeah.
I feel better already. Knowing we have a reliable...
Should have checked already. Come on.
If we're gonna...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Okay, I don't have enough food though. So I planted most of the food that I have, and I went and grabbed some more off screen. But I should have a little bit more, like this moot fruit plant. Moot fruit? I think it's moot fruit. How much does that give me? That's just 1. Okay, so I need like 2 more of these. There we go. That should be enough. Yeah. Okay. This is just an easy quest you can finish relatively without too much hassle. Is there anything in here? Yeah, there is. I also have a couple suits that I can wear for more charisma, which I may very well end up using because my charisma is like 1, so... Where did he go? Where did you go? I must be blind or something. The hell did he go? Oh, I see he just went like across to sleep now. That may be the case. It's Halloween decorations though.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Quadsworth was trying to talk to me and I was just like, fuck that. Oh, come on. Wake up already.
Hey, Sturgis.
I gotta wait for him to move his slow ass. Don't be doing this to me. Don't be doing this to me. You asked me for something and I'm here.
Starting to feel like home. Trouble is, what we need is to get.
Okay, so the defense is the last part, and I've already did that because I got a couple of guard posts in the turret.
Right.
It's been a long road.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. Windows too. Some of the walls actually, come to think of it.
Alright. That's decent experience, actually. Okay, so next thing, we're going to go and get a side quest from Abernathy Farm, and then we are going to go to a couple side areas, and then we're going to go and complete that side quest. And that should take us a decent amount of time. But the side quest is in an area that isn't too difficult for us right now. It's kind of the next sort of the mission that Preston gave you is kind of hard to do. It's kind of in an area that has like 30 or so enemies, and it's probably pretty difficult to do. So I'm not going to go there until I'm like level 8 probably. I don't know. I'm just putting a number on it, but I don't know. It's this mission here, the first step. You gotta go and talk to someone first, and then they eventually go and send you to I think it's Corvega plant or something. Yeah. Is this the guy I want? Oh god, he just jumped up.
We don't want any trouble.
It's okay. I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
So this is a mission to go and retrieve a locket from a satellite station, which is more to the north of Sanctuary and Concord, but
every day and every minute of it spent watching you.
if I didn't already mention, I actually went back to Concord and got a key off the body of Gristle, one of the guys that I killed when I was in the power armor. I forgot to go and pick it up, so...
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face.
But yeah, there is a key that he drops that can be used later on, so I went and grabbed that.
Don't know. Never really thought about it.
Hell, neither did I. I was born into it. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hot...
So I'm going to skip some of this.
You really are new to these parts.
Pretty self-explanatory anyway. Just go and get a locket back from that satellite station that I was talking about. And there is a decent amount of raiders in there, not too many. But they will gang up on you if you're not careful.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
I'm sorry to hear you say so.
But before that, we are going to go and be able to get on our Grognak the Barbarian magazine, which gives plus 5% more critical damage for melee weapons, which is going to be useful.
Don't worry, I'll get that locket
eventually. You kind of want. I guess it isn't really that much until you actually get all 10 of them, but that's 50% more crit damage. I mean, that isn't bad. And also, I can level up twice now. So I said I was going to get big leagues, and I still am. This is just more melee damage, and that's always good. So this is pretty much one of our main perks here. The next level I can get at is level 7, so that is pretty soon, and I am going to get a level 7. I said I was going to get sneak, but I decided that's probably not a great idea. I'm going to get sneak next level, and this level I am going to get blitz. So I talked about blitz a little bit before, but okay, everything here is stealing, so let's not steal anything. I think you can get the plants though. Whatever. So blitz basically increases your VATS melee range, and it's really, really good for melee builds, basically. Oh, there's a house here. Mentats. What's in here? Radex. Okay, nothing much in there. So we're going across to a cabin first. I mean, it is on the way to this area that I'm talking about. There's actually some enemies here, so let's not let's not drain all our AP and then just like do nothing here. Once again, I don't have any AP. You can see the range is actually pretty decent on this. So blitz is basically like a long range melee attack. It's pretty ridiculous, especially when you get rank 2. So I think I already had a long green dress there. Well, I had a different one, but they basically give me 2 charisma, so I might wear that whenever I have to make any charisma checks. Okay, so I want to play this.
October 22nd, 2077. I finally told them tonight, and it was bad. Real bad.
Bingo.
Dad was shouting, telling me I should be ashamed, that I had to get out of the house.
Did it stop playing? Why did it stop playing? That's weird. Okay, anyway, I picked up a...
October 22nd.
Okay. I picked up a magazine that gave me plus 5% more resistance to melee attacks, I believe. Which is quite useful for us because we are going to be in melee, so there is
I had
that.
to get out of the house. Mom just cried.
And here is the area with the Grognak the Barbarian comic or magazine.
Pack my things.
So I'm just going to sneak over here.
He doesn't even know yet. Maybe he'll never know.
Get a sneak attack on this guy. Whenever you go into VATS, it seems to cancel it as well. Play this as well.
Blake, I want you to listen to me as a brother here. This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give you a chance to talk face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
Okay. That guy actually took some damage. He survived a sneak attack and everything. There's an armor workbench there. Here's the room I'm looking for. There's no enemies in here. But there is a trailer key and this magazine right here that I was looking for. And some jet. Apparently the chems in this game are actually really strong, so I may end up using them later on, but right now it's not so bad that I need to use them really. There might be a few enemies in here. Here. Is there? Some bottle caps. Apparently there is an enemy over there. Where is it? There you are. No one else? No one else want any? Okay. Right, so that's all I was looking for there. I believe, at least. Now I want to go to the truck stop, and I'm going to go and store some stuff there, and then head off to that satellite station, where there's going to be quite a lot of raiders. And I'm going to have to be careful, because they can kill me very easily. And there's not much I can do about that. Well, hopefully not that easily, but you know, I think one of them does have a minigun, and that's really the one you want to take out quickly. And of course, shotguns are extremely damaging right now to me. So I usually stuff everything in this ice cooler. I might have mentioned it before. Anything that I don't use, like this minigun. And I'll keep everything else I have for now, because it's not that much. Now, I can store some of this stuff. I want to put on the sea captain's hat, actually, because it gives 2 endurance, which is just more endurance, which is helpful for more HP. Keep the militia hat, because that's charisma. Or the formal hat. And that'll be it. So, sea captain's hat. And that will raise my HP to 111, which is not bad. As you can see here, it just has a plus, and then there's my upgraded endurance to 3. And I look pretty dumb still. So yeah, the vault suit is actually really useful because it has radiation resistance on it, which is pretty good. Okay, so I want to put that other one there. I have 2 wedding rings that I'm gonna keep, apparently. Okay, so the area is over here. One thing you have to be careful of when you're running everywhere is that you do use AP, so if you do get like ambushed, you're not in a good position. So I may just like end up walking places to regain some of it. I'll take that. So I'm gonna be heading over to this quarry over here. There's going to be another side quest we can take there, but I'm not going to take it right now. I'm just going to get the fast travel location and that'll be it. And there shouldn't be that many enemies over here. So pretty much this game has the northwest of the map is the easiest, or the areas with the lowest level of enemies. That's the lowest scaling enemies, I should say, maybe. Okay, so we can see the satellite over there in the distance, but I did get the travel point for here. We'll come back here a bit later. Maybe after this mission, actually. Okay. It actually helps to pick up plants. I didn't before on my other character because they didn't have high strength, and you know, eventually you will run out of room, but I have a lot of strength on this character. Okay. So there is some enemies on the outside that we're going to be careful of. I think they even have an attack dog. There's my dog. They're getting attacked by someone else, or something else. I can get a... Oh, that wasn't a sneak attack, really? That's weird. Okay. Armor workshop here. We got some mole rats. Oh, Jesus! Was that a grenade? I mean, that's just overkill right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't necessary. Oh, he's shooting my dog, man. Look at that blitz range right there. Oh, man. It's just unnecessary, really. I mean, that's what you get for grenading a mole rat, though. Now you can't use a grenade. Jeez, dog meat, calm down. I mean, I know they shot you, but come on. Canned dog food. I don't even know if you can give dog meat dog food, or what the purpose of it is. Okay. There isn't actually anything up here. I'm just exploring, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know too much of the areas. I'm mostly playing this blind. I just know a couple things in advance. Some of the quests, for example, because I did get up to a decent level, but I've nowhere near done everything in this game, so there's that. It just takes so long to level up on survival when you do so... I mean, this weapon is actually really good for a melee starter as well. and I'm just not doing that much damage. We're going to disarm this because I'm not going to walk through that. Okay, so I believe I cannot hack this.
No way I'm cracking this.
Of course. This is going to be an issue because I can't hack or pick anything. Can't pick locks, can't be charismatic. Oh, purified water. Can't hack terminals. That's going to be an issue because this is mainly a combat build, so I really have no focus on other stuff. I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably will end up being stronger for combat than if you were taking hacker on with intelligence perks, but that's kind of the trade-off you need to make. There's a mini nuke in there if you can see it, but there is also a magazine that helps you sneak better, and I just got caught immediately. I forgot this guy patrols this corridor here, and they are gonna know where I am. Okay. God, tag dog. Oh my god, the damage. He actually crippled my arm. I need to be careful here. How many stim packs do I have? 23. I picked up a lot of stim packs. Food is actually really nice though on survival. It just gives you health back. I mean, that's just good immediately. I can actually eat dog food. Lovely. I'm gonna have some of this. Like you can see, I can just get 30 health back like that. Just from radroach, just cooked radroach meat, and no, it doesn't have any rads in it as well because I've cooked it. I mean, that's just fucking ridiculous. Cooking OP. You do notice that healing regenerates extremely slowly, and another thing is, oh my god, it has a bandana. Another thing is, oh, did it actually repair? I don't think it repairs limb damage. It looks like it is repairing my feet damage though. Or my leg damage, sorry. I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. I didn't think it would. I thought a stim pack would be the only way you could really repair limb damage. Okay, so I am going to be walking. It's the C button for me. There you can see. There's a nice old sneak attack right there. If you get up close to them and then press power attack, it will do an execution move, generally. Can I get a fusion core here? Oh man. I didn't even know that was there. I seriously have done this area before and I didn't even know that was there. That is a free fusion core. Overdue books, they are actually useful later on. There's a certain ticket system. I can spoil it. I mean, it's not that big a deal, but there's a certain ticket system that you can use to redeem some stuff, and it will actually give you a magazine later on. I can't remember which one it is, but you do need like a lot of overdue books, so you should probably keep them if you can. And there is the minigun right there. I'm gonna crit this guy because that shotgun is gonna kill me. A cheeky wee quick save. And we have the boss of this area. I do not have enough AP. That was a bad idea. The dog might kill her actually. Use the stim pack. So we have yet another minigun.
Hey, take that weapon.
I might be able to sell it for a decent amount. I don't even know how much they sell for really. But I'll get.
Hey.
Take it. I just picked it up myself. Whatever, it doesn't even weigh that much to me anyway. Ack-Ack. Best name. And, don't look so good there. There is the locket. We have a couple other goodies in here. Okay, I'm gonna search for anything else here. Sakud with straps. I really don't want to pick any of this up. If I'm gonna be picking up armor, I'm gonna be like lugging everything around. I just don't want to do that really. I don't know what that terminal has on it actually. Never checked last time. I'm looking for another fusion core if there is any here. Okay, we'll look at the terminal, I guess. Is it just telling us stuff's online, offline? Yeah, that's useful. Thanks. Thanks for that. And we will check around here, even though there probably isn't going to be anything, because I think I checked this already. No, there is 2 stim packs. That is worth anything in the toilet. A plunger. Okay. Liquor bottle. Aluminium is quite difficult to get. I assume aluminium. Yeah, aluminium just breaks down into it. 2 of them, in fact, for each one, I think. Okay. So, time to just go over and open this door here, because this is a novice lock. So I am actually able to open this. Okay, so it's pretty much close to the starting position. A screwdriver in there. Now we're going to play exterminator here because there's rad roaches. You can see how powerful Blitz is because you just basically teleport around the room. It's just so great. Is that it? Is that all you got? Okay. This is what we're looking for here. But first, okay, quite often this guy is legendary, but in this occasion he did not seem to be legendary. I'm just going to check that I'm on survival. Okay. Intel room key, that's what we're looking for. And anything of interest here? Probably not. I'll turn this on. Okay, so the Intel room key is just a... Oh, I'm getting some radiation there. So you can see those barrels. If you actually get close to them, they will give you radiation. But I did get a rad away from going in there, so useful. Anything here? Yeah, another rad away. Radaways are actually kind of uncommon. Simply because I like what they did with radiation in this game because it does take it off your max health. It's kind of like the soul system in like Dark Souls and stuff like that.
Nice.
Specifically Dark Souls 2, or Demon Souls, but it gives you a little bit off of your max health every time you do get radiated, and when you're fighting a lot of ghouls, that can be like an issue, a big issue, because your max health's going down, and then you're fighting like swarms of them, and sometimes they will just hit you. There's not much else you can do about it. So, yeah. Okay. Right, and we're almost level 6 actually. How close are we? Pretty damn close. Here is the magazine I was talking about. It gives you... I don't know how much it makes your sneaking better or more difficult to detect while you're sneaking, but it's just useful to have for us, and I'm going to try and collect a lot of those along with the Grognak magazines. And there is actually quite a decent amount of stuff in this room. I'm going to pick up everything I can, really. A metal bucket, why not? Chuck that in there. Luckily, everything in here, apart from the terminal, seems to be novice. And I broke my first bobby pin, but that's okay. Fusion cells. Our silver locket. I think that's pretty much everything of interest in this room. Okay. I'll take the fan, why not? Okay. So yeah, that was pretty much the oh, I missed this. Another rad away. That was pretty much the first side quest I'm doing. And we're gonna go and try and level up to 7 before we finish here. Or 6, sorry, not 7. And then I might be doing a couple more side quests before I go and do the Corvega place that I was talking about. it's really the first hard sort of quest because there is a lot of enemies there. But if you use sneaking, it isn't actually that bad, which is kind of why I want sneak 1 for it at least. But then again, I am going to bring dog meat to it. So the AI in this game can be pretty dumb, especially when it comes to trying to sneak. That is a toaster with a screwdriver in it. Not the best decision you've ever made. Okay. Right, we're gonna go hand this in and then we will definitely level up. And then I'm gonna go back to Sanctuary, cook some stuff, and then, yeah, we're gonna leave it there for now at least. I mean, every side quest is basically a video for me. Because they do generally not take, like, a huge amount of time, but, you know, enough to fill a video, really. Especially if I'm doing it on survival and enemies have a lot of HP. Like, if you were playing that on normal, that area there would be so much easier. You saw that the attack dog basically did like a quarter of my life and he was the only one that really hit me. But on normal, you would be able to breeze through that area, no problem. Because I did it before.
Here for work.
Even with my pretty bad character when I was starting out.
Locket back for you.
You gonna say anything to me? Yeah, okay.
That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
Is it Connie that sells stuff?
Told me what you did for us. For Mary. I know it's not much, but
yeah.
Trading you want to do. I'll go easy on the
Now, what you should normally do before you do any trading is putting on your charisma stuff,
Sure.
because it will inherently affect the buying and selling prices that you get. So let's just test that out. So the minigun is 143 if I go and sell it, which I will. So if I go and put on the formal hat, and that's 1 charisma, and the green dress. Is there anything? I don't think I have any glasses right now. Oh god, I was really dumb.
You want to buy or sell something?
You can actually wear armor over
great.
this. The minigun, I can't even remember what it was. It is more now. I think it was 143, now it's 165, so higher charisma will actually allow you to buy and sell a lot more. Generally you won't have too many problems on a melee build because you can actually just sell all your ammo, which is really handy because each of these sell for 1. So I already have a bunch of ammo I can sell to get a decent amount of money, but I'm not going to do that right now. I mean, I could sell this stuff instead of scrapping it, but I think scrapping to get materials is probably better in general. So we're just going to sell that minigun there. I have no idea what use they would get with the minigun, but whatever. I'm not going to level up right now. I'll leave it for next time, but I think I can take sneak, and if I don't take sneak, then I might take action girl for more AP regeneration. Those are the 2 choices I'm thinking of. I kind of have a build more or less planned out up to like level level 48, which is a long way in, so. But I really don't need to stick to it. I can do whatever I want to kind of suit the situation. God, I can't speak. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Cooking. Okay. And also not wearing this anymore. I think I was wearing like leather stuff and the vault suit. Okay. No, not the chest piece. Can I wear the chest piece with it on? Huh. That's weird. I didn't think I could. Apparently I can. I can wear a bandana if I want. That looks really dumb though. We'll keep the charisma hat on so I don't have to keep oh, actually I was using that actually. Yeah, I won the endurance hat probably. Okay. I think that was all I was wearing. Let's just not wear that bandana. You can actually give it to dog meat. I mean, I have no idea why, but you can. Suppose it was on the attack dog to begin with. Cook some stuff. If there is anything I could cook. More rad roach. I mean, I did use one rad roach thing there, and now I've got 2 more. Cooking OP in this game. So yeah, if you're having trouble in survival, make sure to cart along a bunch of food. It really does help. Okay. And if you wanted to scrap anything, you can just go... Oh, God. I hate the workshop mode. Like, I can't get it up easily. It's weird. You can just press R in this case, and then just scrap like this car for 10 steel. I mean, that's pretty useful. I think it automatically goes to the workbench in this case, if you do scrap it. And one other thing I can show you, I can store all my junk. So basically everything, all the cans that I just picked up in like cigar boxes, I can go and store it here. And all this stuff will break down into needed stuff when you need it. Like this Deathclaw hand will be bone 2 and leather 2. So yeah. Now I don't think I can do anything. Actually I can. Okay. So these require blacksmith. I'm actually not so sure that I will even take blacksmith. I'm not sure yet, but blacksmith is not as useful as gun nut for crafting. Blacksmith is basically for melee weapons only, and generally you only need up to rank 2 at most. But there's so few things that you make with it to make damage better that it's almost not worth it. So I may not even take blacksmith, like, at all. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. My plan is to not take it, so unless I find something that is like really good, then yeah. Now you can actually upgrade the vault suit, and as you can see, it goes to pretty good energy and radiation resistances, but you do need science and armor to do that. I probably will get armor eventually, but for now we're gonna stick with what we have, and I'll see you guys next time for more Fallout 4. See you guys then.